Hey guys, it's the Brickbuster here. Yes, I changed my name back to what it was before I even made my first video. And here I've got, I'm reviewing my childhood, also known as the Snow Trooper Battle Pack and the Rebel Trooper Battle Pack. These both came out in 2010, which is a decade ago this year, and both retailed for £10 in the UK or $12 in the US. So let's get into it. So, of course, if you're wondering why I'm saying this is my childhood, it's because this on the left was the first Lego set I ever got when I was really little. And from then on, I kind of just kept buying Lego Star Wars, and I was really small. I must have been like 4 or 5. So all I could really afford were these little battle packs, and I got numerous of them. And, well, yeah, kind of all sprouted off from there. So first, looking at the box of the Snow Trooper Battle Pack, you can see it's age 6 to 12, set 8084. It's got Clone Troopers on the top left, on top right, which is quite weird considering it's an original trilogy set, but I suppose that was a box up for this year. If you flip it round, you can see a list of the figures with the 8080 driver, 2 Snow Troopers, and Imperial Officer, and you can actually see the other one is shown right here, just to combat it. Also, on both boxes, it has the Empire Strikes Back 30th anniversary kind of logo sticker there. That is on both sets, and which is kind of funny considering that now, just last year, they released the oh, actually no, this year it's the 40th anniversary and of this film being the second one, and there's no real notability this time, but they are coming out with the 8080, which is good to see. So the Rebel one has a similar thing going on with 2 figures on the bottom left, same kind of box art with the same stats, just different set number and name. On the back this time you can see the exact, believe it or not, the exact same organisation of the kind of sets on here. The only real difference is the figures, which are the Hoth Officer, 2 Hoth Rebel Troopers, and Zev Senska, which is the only actual named character in any of these battle packs, which is quite good to see. So looking at the figures of the Snow Trooper battle pack, we have 2 Snow Troopers, as on the back. They have no back printing, good front printing. Well, I'll get a close up. So they've got, let me just focus the camera. Good front printing, no back printing, and a plain black head, which has now been replaced numerous times with clone heads, heads and balaclavas. It's been replaced quite a lot. This one's got a long rifle, that's got the standard gun, same thing going on. Then we've got the Imperial Officer, no back printing on the head, but there is back printing on well, the back. He's got a little kind of a pair of binoculars on him. And then finally we have the 8080 pilot, I think. He's got good printing all around, good molds for his helmet, no head printing again. And that's about it for them. So here with the Rebel Trooper Battle Pack, we have 2 just Hoth Rebels. They both have no back printing, a nicely moulded backpack, only 1 head, and the kind of standard helmet, which visor can be removed and put further down. The one on the right has a standard blaster, and the one on the left, the long rifle used. Here's the Rebel Officer, which is practically the same apart from the head print, the face printing, the arms are a different colour, and the legs are a different colour. Not good enough. Finally we have, I forgot his name, I'm just going to call him the pilot. He has, let me just focus the camera. He has good front body printing, similar with back printing. He's just got 1 face print, and this helmet has recently been replaced with a new one with a moulded visor rather than a printed one. But now that the 8080 has been revealed, it seems that they're going back to this version, which I think is a good thing. So moving on. So for the build of this, we of course have the one loose Hoth Trooper, and then we have two builds actually, starting with a Snow Speeder, which is smooth. It's got one of those old kind of blaster rifles on one side for decoration. On the back they've got one of the backpacks as used on the Hoth Trooper, and he's quite easy to get off. You can just kind of pull him off and attach him back onto those handles there, which he just kind of grips onto quite easily. Moving on, we have a sort of base area, which on this side there's a little kind of small radar station for the Imperial officer, and down here there's actually a clip for the spare gun of the person who's riding the Snowspeeder to be just put on and kept there. On this side there's a sort of missile launcher with the AT-80 for the AT-80 pilot. There's a knob here, a gear, so you can aim it, and of course it's just a little flick fire missile, so you can just kind of get it wherever you want, and well, there you go. They've always been a bit inefficient, but they've now been updated to either spring shooters or stud shooters. So with this one, we've only got actually one build that's only compatible for one figure, which you can just take his gun off, where there's actually a rack for it right here, where you just kind of stick it in there. They would usually use clips for this nowadays, but they use kind of holes then. And you can just kind of have him sat down here with his arms up, and then he's in it. Here you can kind of aim around, and it's quite flimsy, it's quite hard to move up, but you can, if you hold it well, you can move up the turret where you want. Also, if you move out of the way, there's a little compartment here for you to put whatever you want in. It doesn't come with anything to put in there, but I suppose you could just put in any of the other figures' weapons if you want. Also, on the sides, much like the other one, they're flick missiles. These ones work slightly better since they're not as large, they're just kind of the standard ones with cones on the end. So yeah, that about does it for this model. Overall, these are two, in my opinion, very good sets. That could just be quite a lot of nostalgia talking, but they are good quality, I think. My personal favourite is this one, partly as it was my first one, also because I think the two separate builds are just a lot better than this one. They have more kind of playability, there's more to it. But if you want to, I think the better battle pack would be this one on the right, because it has more actual troopers that would be built up for an army than this. I mean, this has two Hoth troopers and then an officer. You can't really do anything with that. This one has the three actual rebel troopers and a pilot, which can still be useful. So I think that wraps it up for this video. If you enjoyed it, then like and feel free to subscribe. I think that's what you're supposed to say. I'm new to this, but yeah, I'll probably be uploading more regularly now since, well, we're all in quarantine as of making this video. But I guess I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.